Hey y'all. I don't want to say that I had a rough weekend, but I definitely had a rough Saturday. Um, and it was triggered by some comments that were said to me last week. And maybe I think in a way I'm being a little bit dramatic because these comments weren't said to me like in a hurtful way or in a harmful way. Um, but it's just something that I struggled with when I was overweight. And I guess it's something that I'm going to struggle with for the rest of my life. Um, but as most of you know, I have been very successful in losing weight on a GLP-1 medication. I am currently at like 105 pounds lost with the help of my GLP-1 medication. Of course, I worked out and I like changed the way that I was eating and all of that kind of stuff. I am not currently trying to lose weight. Actually, I'm trying to gain back the 5 pounds that I got over. Because I am not happy at the weight that I'm at. And it blows my mind that I am not happy with the number on the scale yet again. Um, but last week I had several people, coworkers, kind of stuff like that, that said comments to me like, you're getting so skinny, you're meat and bones. Like, if you keep losing weight, you're going to disappear. Um, I could probably wrap my hand around your wrist. Like, just comments about my body. And it triggered me. It really, really did. Because Saturday, I woke up just hating myself, hating my body yet again, hating my weight yet again, hating the way I look, hating the way I feel. And it's crazy to me how when I started this weight loss journey, I thought once I was skinny, I wasn't going to have these issues of the comments and the words and all of that affecting me mentally. And they are. And they are the complete opposite of what I would hear when I was 105 pounds heavier. And even the way, like, the way the comments are said to me now are very different. Like before, it was kind of like rude, judgmental kind of stuff, and now it's kind of like the comments are still negative, at least in my point of view. I don't like commenting on people's body. Does not matter the size they are. I just don't like it because I know it affects me and I don't want to affect somebody. But they're said in like a much nicer tone, and usually it's followed by like your bones and skin, but you still look great. And before it was just like, oh, you're fat, or you would look better if you lost weight. But it was never followed with like, but you still look good. But it just, like I said, it triggered me. Saturday was kind of rough. I hated myself that whole morning, and I thought the way to fix that was by baking. So I suck at making sugar cookies, and that's what I decided to do because I knew that I would get stressed about the baking part and I could just forget about what was going on in my brain, and I just pushed myself too hard. It wasn't a great day, but it just it blows my mind how, like I said, 105 pounds lighter, and I am still struggling with my mental health around weight, with my body image, and I'm still, in a way, letting the comments of others around me affect me and affect the way that I look at myself. And it just, I don't know. It was a rough day. I wanted to share that with you guys. I think a lot of times, at least me personally, when I started this weight loss journey, I thought once you lose the weight, things are going to get so much better. And don't get me wrong, they did, but I'm still struggling with the same things. My mental health around weight loss is still not great. I still hate the number on the scale. I still hate the way my body looks for different reasons, but it's still very hard to be happy with me and, what I have accomplished. And I think it's just one of those things that I'm going to struggle with for the rest of my life. And it's something that I definitely need to work on. And there are days where it's easier. There are days where I am okay. And then there are days like Saturday where I just cannot stand to look at myself in the mirror. And I know I should probably seek help. Um, but I'm Mexican, and that it's another conversation in itself. Um, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know that I'm not the only one that struggles with this. And I also just wanted to share that if you are starting your weight loss journey and you're like me thinking, once I lose the 80, 60, 50 pounds, everything will be perfect. It's not. It is still a very work filled journey, even though you've lost the weight. I hope you guys have a great one and that your blood sugars stay within range.